Borderlands. That is one heck of a game series. It is almost impossible to say that you're a gamer nowadays without at least acknowledging that you know that Borderlands exists. And for those of you who don't know what Borderlands is, it's a four-player co-op RPG that relies heavily on looking for loot, crates. It has a story, stuff like that. And I do remember the first time that I saw Borderlands being advertised, and I said, that game's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to blow over. It's whatever. Wow, do I regret my previous notions on this game. It is by far one of the most played games to date and one of the most recognized. However, despite its many glitches and some of the more exploitative ways people have been playing this game, I was surprised to hear that I got a Game of the Year award. However, you'll be surprised to hear that this game actually follows sequel formula, which basically means you add crap instead of taking away of it. Looking at you, SimCity. First and foremost is the low gravity they're introducing in this game. This is evidence because it seems like you're going to be about a moon of Pandora. I believe it is called Elpis. And being in low gravity usually means that it'd be kind of cool for zero gravity, I think, environmental kills, and even on site for cool type of cover movements. However, Gearbox is very clever with the Borderlands series, and I'm pretty sure they'll do something even more interesting than what I'm stating here. Of course, being on the moon and being human protagonists, you're gonna need air, and oxygen is now a role that Borderlands has introduced. These air tanks are probably going to be placed on the characters and probably will encourage players to use certain classes or use certain perks to do certain things throughout the course of the game. Because it does seem like there is a class that puts up a little air bubble shield or whatever. And being in the middle of a field, what weapons are you going to use? That is another thing that they have added. They've added freezing weapons to this game, which brings a new allotment of questions that is going to be freezing ammo. Are you going to be able to toggle it on and off? Is it a specific item you're going to be using? And I do predict that there will probably be ammo, maybe even a gun or two that are specifically made to freeze. But it does seem like you'll be able to freeze either parts or the whole enemy in its entirety and like shoot it and like brutalize it and like make it a jigsaw puzzle basically. And now I'm sure many people are wondering what this next Borderlands game will entail or where it's going to lie chronologically between all of these Borderlands games. Is it a sequel or something? I don't know. Well, you'll be happy to know that it's basically obvious that it's going to be between the first and the second one because of the name, the pre-sequel. Now, as I said before, you will be on the moon. This is because the story will have you on the moon of Pandora, Elpis. This is the moon that Jack has been sentenced to exile on. And Jack is trying to escape in order to capture a moon base for himself. And as storytelling goes, you're probably trying to stop him because, he does indeed go crazy. I think this game will do great. It seems like the adding of freezing weapons might add a new mechanic and new formula to the battleground, and also having classes that do specific things with oxygen might centralize combat. The only thing that I'm thinking of is the rarity, scarcity. These weapons that they have with freezing, they might be a little bit OP. People might want to use them all the time, and when it comes time for like a boss or something, they might be out of ammo or not have enough supplies or the class to do the certain mission. And I think that might be I think that could be rounded out, but that's the only foreseeable threat other than sometimes the missions will probably be on the other side of the moon and you probably run out of oxygen before you get there. But you probably can find caches of them here and there. What do you guys think will happen with this game? Leave your comments in the section below. Love me, and I'll love you back, because I will see you guys next time.